Okay, we're going.
I like how Moo refers to himself in the third person. I love
As soon
people
as
that do
Eon... Okay, yep, we're going. If that guy tells me STFU again, I'm kicking him anyway.
that. Which guy?
Moo. He told me to STFU the first time.
Dude, kick him the hell out then.
No, like a couple games ago. Last time he was in. Anyway, we're starting.
Who are you, Moo? Who are you, really? Good luck and have fun to our players. We are going to best of 5 here. Between our teal Protoss, Mr. Defeat, who is not being defeated yet. I went there. Defeat is not being defeated yet.
Roll eyes!
roll eyes, slash facepalm. Spawning at the top right, we have Defeat and his opponent, the pretty purple Protoss. We have xEONx, more commonly known as Eon to those who don't want to waste syllables. I am Simpatico for the ASCWeekly.
And I am xEONx!
And you guys should go check out the podcast that we did yesterday. It was like almost 3 friggin' hours. You can see what you can hear about how the ASCW started. You can see what it took, some of the pitfalls, some of the joyous moments. You can see where it is now, or hear where it is now. You can
hear me
find
bitch
out
about Marine King Prime.
You can hear us bitch about Marine King Prime. You can see what the future goals are and plans are for the ASCWeekly. There are many. So go and check that out. It is quite lengthy, but there is going to be an MP3 download link as soon as I get that rendered out. So you can put it on your iPod and put it in your car and listen to it when you drive to a faraway place. Which hopefully is not Toronto, because Toronto, there are no colored balloons in Toronto. All the kids wear 3-piece suits in Toronto. There's no bagels in Toronto.
Shut up! So sick of that joke.
It never gets old. It might for you because you're not Canadian, but for everyone else, it's hilarious. I swear to God.
Yeah, well, there's no sane people in southern United States, so
There's no what people?
there are no sane people in the southern United States. I live in Florida, by the way.
Florida is, I think, the only state right now that does not have snow in it.
That's pretty true.
Yep.
It is currently 48 degrees Fahrenheit at 11:30 at night in the middle of winter.
It is currently minus 15 degrees Celsius here, and
That's,
FML.
by the way, for anyone who doesn't know real measurements of temperature.
Okay.
That's like minus 55 or so.
Okay, hang on. On a daily basis, I hear from Zeltsum, "Oh, I want to move back to Germany because it's so much better in every way. I love Germany. I love Europe. Oh, I want to move back there. I'm only here for school." And then he talks about how terrible, like, what is it, the imperial system? Do we have? Wait, the imperial system.
No, I didn't. I said for those of you who don't know real measurement systems because you used Celsius.
Oh, damn it! That's a total fail. I was all hyped up to be all pissy at you, and it totally backfired. I feel like a total jerk now. I'm just gonna close the stream. This has been fun, guys. We will see you next time. I'm done because my badgering Zeltsum totally backfired on my face because I'm obviously quite a tard. That's because I stopped listening to him just constantly, which I should probably stop doing considering he is the co-caster here at the ASCW.
You would learn so much.
I would learn so much. I have learned quite a bit. So imagine if I actually listened most of the time. I'd be friggin' Master Division right now. But anyway, getting back to the game here.
Two gas, 3 gate versus 2 gas, 3 gate so far. So I'm expecting tech out of both players.
I'm expecting Panda Bears butting heads.
They both have gas. They should both be building tech. They definitely need sentries. Sentry holds are what allow you to tech versus a 4 gate. It is possible. You do have to have some pretty epic force fields. And then you have to have some pretty nicely timed builds, so it's not something you see very often, especially in lower leagues. Looks like Eon got his warp gate out a little bit faster, which is somewhat nice. He can start pulling ahead in units, provided he does not get supply blocked. That would be bad. Also, one of his gateways is not a warp gate. That's also bad. Ah, Robo coming down from defeat. So there's that tech from defeat. Where is it from Eon? Where is it from Eon? He
Just
has
gonna
enough
build
money
more
for it.
sentries.
Let's. All right.
And by more sentries, I mean MOAR sentries. um, yeah, and wow, we have a pretty quick expansion out from defeat here, going down alongside that Robo Bay
Strange. 3-gate Robo
facility.
expand is not something you see very much since you waste a lot of money. 4th gateway coming down from Eon. Does he know what's going on? He does not know what's going on. Well, this could be bad for defeat though. That I mean, this is a very delayed 4th gateway, but it is a 4th gateway, and regardless of how unsmooth the build is, that's 4 gateways, and you can warp in 4 things at a time once they're up. So I mean,
I'm surprised he hasn't sent out a probe yet to get a forward pylon. Defeat is sending over a observer now, though, so he is going to see exactly what's going on. And if I were him, I'd be like, "OMGs, yo, I'm getting 4-gated."
It is done. He's starting to chrono boost out some.
There we go.
Some more. He needs to start producing out of his warp gates like crazy.
And we do have Eon pushing out with a single probe. He is going to see this expansion, and he's going to jump for joy. Well, this probe isn't, because he's going to be like, "Oh my god, you killed me. I am crying tears of pain. Robotic tears."
Probe, so he pretty much just goes...
My programming does not compute. I should put my
That's
robotic
what
voice
Vorapsack
on.
reminds me of. The name Vorapsack makes me think of the probe sound.
Vrapsack has been forever.
Vrapsack.
The name Vrapsack has been forever mutilated. Unless he did that on purpose, and now we're only just getting the joke.
Just think about it. Sounds exactly like a probe.
I'll have to listen to probes. I'm not a Protoss player, so I don't know the sounds quite as well. They're not ingrained in my brain as Terran sounds are.
Just go to someone's camera and wait for him to select a probe. It'll take a while though. Maybe just check that out later.
Yeah, I'll try that later when we're
Forward
doing our
down,
epic post.
Now finished. And he is warping in a bunch of crap. Mostly it looks like 4 Stalkers, so it looks like he's got a good number of Sentries and 6 Stalkers, along with 5 Zealots to buffer some shots. So Zealots need to be out front, though, to actually buffer shots. A lot of Stalkers, that's not good. His Zealots are getting trapped behind, but that's okay, because Defeat is pulling back into the corner where he can't retreat from. And, force fields! Pull back from the force fields! Pull back from the force fields! It doesn't matter. The Immortal's dead, warping in from behind. A couple good force fields there for Eon. As soon as those force fields are down, and it looks like Defeat is going to fall here, trying a second time to get up a very quick expansion, and it looks like he's going to pay for it once again, pulling off all his probes, but losing all of his Stalkers, just has 1 Zealot left, and it's down, and Zealot reinforcements coming in from xEONx. He's going to finish off all these probes, and then he's going to finish off this expansion after killing these 3 new warped-in Zealots. A Colossus now on the way for defeat, but Extended Thermal Lens has not been researched. And while I do think a Colossus might actually be able to take on this force with exactly proper micro, it doesn't matter because xEONx is moving up. It's going to take out that Robo. Is he going to get it before the freaking Colossus pops out? He's not. The Colossus is almost.
Oh my god, I cannot believe it. And Defeat sees it and immediately GG's. Wow, that was the difference of milliseconds right there. That was intense. Wow, that was that was cool. I mean, that was a win for Eon, no doubt about it. But that made the game a whole lot more exciting. Let me tell you. Wow, that was intense. That got my blood flowing. That was less than a second. That was like a quarter of a second, maybe.
Miniman has disconnected. He's not online.
Why do we care about Miniman?
I don't know. What's his name? Defeat. I'm just reading all the random chat that's in my face.
Oh. Random chat in the face. Random chat in the face.
Mr. Defeat. xEONx is asking me for help because I have given him coaching, but I cannot help you defeat, or I cannot help you.
What?
Because you're in the middle of the finals, and I'm not going to sit here and go, here's the build to beat his build.
Wait, Eon, is it... I thought Eon just took that game.
He did.
But he still wants help?
Still wants.
I'm not very confident in his victories so far.
I mean,
he's been pretty much dominating up to here.
He's been having issues with the 4-gate, but I can't tell him how to beat the 4-gate. I'm not going to sit here and go, here's what you need to do to beat the 4-gate.
If he takes this best of 5, though, he will win an hour of coaching. And at which point he will get that 4-gate so down. It's not even funny. He's going to get to platinum inside of a week. It's happened before, folks. It has happened before. People that were perma-stuck in bronze go to platinum inside of a week with Zeltsum's coaching. I know it sounds like I'm hyping it up, but I'm not. I'm actually not hyping that up whatsoever.
By the way, another thing you get from coaching is not just like a couple hour and like an hour or two of coaching. I make sure that every student I have knows that they should feel free to use me as a continued resource forever. Like, if you have some small question you want to... I mean, I'm not going to sit down here for half an hour with you and discuss something if, you know, you're not getting coaching. But if you have a question about something like, I'm having trouble beating this particular type of build, and I go, try these things. Maybe you should think about it like this, and I'll give you, quick answers. But I will answer your questions after, if you take coaching, if you take 1 hour of coaching, $8 an hour, then $8, get an hour of coaching, you can ask me questions about the game forever.
Forever. I decided to emphasize that with a children's accent voice.
Which I think is great, because it's $15 for 2 hours, but really you're paying $15 for infinite coaching.
This is true.
But it's not quite the same, because, I can't sit down and work out all the little kinks of your play. So coaching is still always better, but questions are good, and get coaching, and you can ask questions. I give you my email, my personal email. I give you. You'll be on Skype. You'll be on. You can put me on your friends list, and you can ask me whenever, whatever. About StarCraft 2. Don't be like, hey, Thelpum, what's your favorite food? And I'll be like, middle finger. But I won't do that. I'll probably tell you it's potato soup because it's delicious. Anyway, the players are ready. I'm getting ready to go.
Potato soup is delicious, and you just made me hungry. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. It's really nice of you. Thanks. I appreciate that. It's nice. Asshole. I kid. No, not really, actually. I'm fucking starving now. Alright, so we're going into game number 2. In just a second. There we go. Game number 2 here on Shakura's Plateau in the finals of the AS Weekly number 5 Bronze and Silver Division. We have Defeat spawning as the teal Protoss at the bottom left. With his opponent, we have the pretty purple Protoss, Mr. xEONx, more commonly known as Eon. I am Simpatico.
And I am Zeltsum. We are on cross-position Shakura's Plateau, and that means stuff.
It does mean
stuff. A lot of stuff.
It means quite a few different possibilities. I'm glad to see that, we were talking about some of the GSL maps on the podcast yesterday, the AS Weekly podcast, which is up on ASCWeekly.com. An MP3 download link will be available shortly. But it's cool to see some more maps that are similar in size to Shakura's in the GSL map pool. A few new maps for Blizzard, the ladder map pool as well. Not quite as happy about those, but you can hear all of our thoughts on those on the podcast in
and
quite
how much
a lengthy discussion.
Suck.
Yep, without giving too much away. Yeah, go check that out. It's hopefully worth a listen.
I really think we should name the podcast. Some people talk about stuff. I'll sell some bitches about it.
Well, we can pretty much name any kind of content delivery that we do. We're doing stuff while sell some bitches about it. That's just, and that's fine. He's a bit of a yenta.
People talk, cool. Sell some bitches.
Yep, exactly.
In my world!
Why is my joints hurt all the time?